Okay, that was really weird, folks. That was really weird. All of a sudden, my phone just shut off and disconnected. It's never done that before. I'm plugged into power. It's got a full battery. I don't know what happened there. All of a sudden, my phone shut off, and now it's back on. So can you guys see and hear me? Is anybody there? I don't know if you guys can see or hear me. I see this, the number of viewers dropping off. Can anybody see or hear me now? Yes, you can. Okay. All right. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, my phone shut off. I mean, it was like the screen just went black. So I had to restart the live stream, and it's weird. I restarted the live stream, and it came back, you know, showing that I still had a whole bunch of people watching. So I'm not really sure what happened there. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. I'm on. Okay. Hey, Cliff, how you doing? All right. So I was trying to read Adam the Florida's thing. I didn't see exactly all he was saying about something about not having time to edit or whatever. You know, there's a lot of reasons why I need a laptop right now. Some of them have to deal with my YouTube channel. Some of them have to do with my real estate business. I need a laptop now. I need to get back to work. So I'm like 2 weeks, I think, possibly 2 weeks from reaching the state of Florida. I'm probably 3.5 weeks from getting down to Marathon. It started a whole new stream. Okay, sorry about that, Patrick. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, guys. I really am not. So there's a number of reasons why I need to have a laptop, and so that's, you know, that's my next big purchase for me along my route here, and it'll enable me to do videos and stuff. So I don't know what Adam the Florida's issue was, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yep, laptop is a necessity. I need to get one here so I can work my real estate stuff that I need to do, and so that I can edit videos. So the Russians did it. Okay, that might be it. That might very well be it. So okay, so did you boot Adam? I did not boot Adam. No, my computer shut off, or my phone shut off. So I did not boot Adam. Anyhow, I'm not sure what happened there. So guys, we're $80 short of reaching the goal. If we can get that tonight, and thank you to Earl and to Woodbeach for their donations, much appreciated. Really very much appreciated. 80 bucks short. If we can get the other 80 bucks in, then I can go buy that computer tomorrow, and that would be awesome. So gotta have one now a day running a business, and very useful on the boat as well. Yep, no, absolutely. Another chance to hit like. There you go, Pilot. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, all right. With that said, guys, I want to make sure I get a good night's sleep tonight. So I am going to drink 2 beers this evening, guys. So in Russia, internet buffer you. In Russia, internet buffer you. Okay. Okay. Now we're texting. Now we're chatting and never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Oh gosh darn, that's so good. I went and got provisions yesterday. I picked up some beer, guys. Not had any beer on the boat in a while. I picked up some beer. And that one right there, that was so good. That was just so good. Needed that. So they have internet in Russia. Hey Mike Smith, how you doing? I've been missing lots, it seems. Oh, apparently. Is Mr. Dolan also using PayPal? Yep, Mr. Dolan absolutely uses PayPal. Absolutely. And he's done, you know, just so you guys know, John's done this before. Not for this amount, mind you. But he's done this before. John's an awesome guy and a really good supporter, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, so Coyote and everybody that's been thanking John on my behalf, I really do appreciate it. It's an awesome thing that he's doing. So. And it's going to allow me to get back to work. So I'll be able to start generating some content, which means I can put some stuff up to the patron folks again. Because I don't charge them for stuff unless it's, you know, real videos, not for live streams and stuff. Yeah, John, it really has settled down quite a bit. The wind here has clocked around and is now blowing out of the south. So I am north of downtown Charleston, of the historic district of Charleston. So the wind is now coming offshore onto the water instead of blowing in through the harbor like it was doing. Before, it was blowing in through the harbor. I mean, literally, the rollers out in the ocean were coming straight up through Charleston Harbor, right through the gates into the marina, and right to where I am right now. And although at the moment I'm rocking a little bit, the wind is now blowing out of the south, and so it's much smoother in here and much calmer. It's been fairly pleasant for the last couple hours. Unfortunately, I understand tonight around midnight the wind's going to turn and blow back around from the east again. So it's going to get rocky again this evening, but I'm hoping I'll be dead asleep by the time that starts, and hopefully I will sleep right through it. So, or at least that's the plan. So we're an outgoing tide right now, pilot. We're an outgoing tide. Yeah, if the boat's, if this, hey, stuck in BC, the way this boat was rocking last night, you couldn't get close enough to it to knock on it. I'm telling you, man, it was everything I could do to jump off the boat onto the dock so I could double up my dock lines. I mean, it was really moving through here. Waves were breaking over the top of the dock. It was that blowing up that bad, so. No, it's just me. It's everybody in this group. You people are amazing, each and every one of you. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that, John. And yes, it's not just you, but you are sort of an inspiration. I guess, for lack of a better term, you're an inspiration for the rest of us, man. And you know, John, you know as well as I do that once I get back to work and once I start working, I'm gonna pay forward just the kindness that everyone here has showed me, and I'm gonna try to support some of the other fledgling channels that are just getting started and see what I can do to help them. I mean, I know that's the big promise for me at this point, and you know, those of you guys that know me, you know that's gonna happen, and those of you guys that don't know me, you're gonna go along with whatever BS, you know, agenda you think you're pushing, but you know, that's what we're gonna do. So. Ms. Shari, yes, if I can raise 80 more bucks tonight, I'm going to go to Costco first thing in the morning, buy a laptop computer, get back here on the boat. I'm going to very quickly try to get some software downloaded onto it while I have Wi-Fi, and then as soon as I have that done, I'm going to head out. I don't expect to get very far, but I do expect to get out of Charleston Harbor and up into the ICW away from here a little bit. So. Not you to make C-Note 2. Cool. Anyhow, yep, that is my plan. That's what I am working towards right now, and I'm hoping that'll work. I'm just 80 bucks short, guys. So hit the PayPal up for another 80 bucks, and we're there, kids. We are there. It'll be laptop time tomorrow, which is great. I'm glad that I'll be able to get this done while I'm still here in Charleston. Otherwise, if I don't raise enough, then I gotta wait, and I don't know when I'm gonna be. You know, my next big city is Savannah. Savannah does not have a Costco that I was able to see. The next one's not until I get down to Jacksonville, and that won't be for another week. So that's gonna cost me a whole week of being able to get stuff done. So I honestly believe that you will pay it forward. Well, no plastic, I know I will too, so. Where am I headed? I'm headed down to Marathon, Florida, where I plan on going back to work as a realtor, but I will also be sailing and generating content from around Marathon and the Bahamas, although it'll be less me en route making distance as much as it'll be, you know, scuba diving and fishing and conservation stuff and, you know, showing people around Marathon and that kind of stuff, local stuff going on. You know, hell, I may even go to the karaoke bar down in Key West and film some of that. May have some fun with it, so. Oh, so I can send you hush money. There you go, Steve, right? Mike, I'm not going to get dragged into a conversation about pluses and minuses of computers tonight. I don't want this whole live stream to become, you know, just a diatribe on which computer everyone's going to argue about that I should buy. I don't want to get dragged down with that, so we're not going to go into that. We're not going to go into those details. So suffice it to say, it's a computer I'll be very happy with. That's going to do the job for me at a good price. Is it the best computer in the world? No, but it's what I can afford, right now to get the job done. So when I go through the drive-through, I always try to leave $5 for the car behind me. Pay it forward if you can. There you go. That's always fun. $1,840 is not enough to buy the laptop. We are confused. I don't know where you get $1,840 from, Troll Sniper, so I don't know what you're talking about. What kind of boat should I get? Do I need an anchor? What brand? Oh gosh, Frenchie. Let's not start that. Steve Garrity. All right, guys, we're there. Thank you, Steve. Steve Garrity just put us over the top, guys. There we go. Just writing it down so I can keep notes of everything. Okay, John, I have a complete accounting for you of all the people that donated, how much they donated. We're right there. We just hit the number. Steve Garrity just put us over, man. So thank you, Steve. That was awesome of you. Really, really awesome. I mean, that's just like friggin' awesome, guys. So I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. We hit the $1,000 mark. We hit it early. I will pick up the computer tomorrow at Costco. That's just amazing. Absolutely amazing, amazing. I can't thank everybody enough for that. You guys absolutely rock, man. You guys are wonderful. So, am I getting a computer with a touch screen? Again, I'm not going to go into the details. So, get South Florida. It's a dinghy motor running. There are 11 Costco's in South Florida. Yes, there's a bunch of them in South Florida, Adam, but I need one before I get there. I have lots of work to do before I get there. There's lots of work I could be working on at night while I'm on anchor before I get there. So, yes, thank you to everybody for that. Well, Adam, I have work to do. So, yes, it would be nice to have a bunch of money sitting around as a cushion, you know, but you and I know just as well that that money tends to get sucked up into a bunch of other stuff. Right now, I need to pay attention to the important things. I set specific goals. I work towards those goals. Now that I'm getting the laptop done, the next thing I'm going to be working on is fundraising so I can get a cheap vehicle when I'm down there. So, glad you got there. $200 average is impressive. Yep, it certainly is. Remember, you'll need to be done with Wi-Fi, so stay at Costco until you have it set up. Yeah, no plastic. Where I'm at in this marina, I have Wi-Fi. I just got 2-year-old X-Lease MacBook Air for $100. That's a 70 and your monthly probably less. Okay, Alexander, paypal.me/Carl Brook. Thank you, Alexander. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's right, Coyote. Yep, my next goal will be to put together some money so I can get a used vehicle. So, car computer, you need a car computer, what happened? Windsong, you know, there's a lot to be dealt with that. It's a long conversation. I suggest you go back and watch some of my other videos and that'll bring you up to speed. Yes, I do have a printer. Yep, I do have a printer. Thank you. So, awesome. Guys, cheers to everybody. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, guys. I really do. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. That's absolutely amazing. So, I mean, that's such a huge relief off of my mind. It's just unbelievable, guys. It really is. So you guys have been able to match John's offer. So John's putting the funds in my account, and that's just awesome. Nope. I have a good printer. I have printer ink. I have all that organized already. Do you have funds to get you south, or is the bank balance zeroed again? No, the bank balance is not zeroed again. Live stream, didn't see much else for videos. I'm behind the green screen. Yes, that's right, Randy. This is all a green screen. I'm actually sitting in my cabin up in Alaska. I am not on a boat here in Charleston right now. But yes. Now, envelopes is something I need to buy, but I'm not going to buy envelopes until I get closer down to Florida. They draw too much moisture. Paper and envelopes draws too much moisture here on the boat. So I need to buy them in very small quantities, use them up quickly, and get them out of here. Otherwise, they get kind of soggy. So I got to put a fan on. It's hot in here all of a sudden. I guess drinking this beer. Oh gosh, yeah, Gavin, I didn't think of that. Yeah, Costco on a Saturday, that's never a fun thing, man. Never a fun thing. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of going to Costco's on the weekends, so, but hey, they've got good computers, so that's all I care about. They got a good return policy if there's a problem, so might as well buy a couple bottles of vodka at Costco. Yeah, I'm not a vodka drinker, man. Yes, I am excited. I'm very excited about this. Is on, I don't know what river that is. Super. No, I'm not on the river. I'm on the southeast side of Charleston. How do electric devices stand up to the boat with the moisture? It's hard on them. It's very hard on them, but I keep my... if you go early, it shouldn't be terrible. Yeah, I'm going to try to get over there they don't open till like 10 o'clock, so I'll get over there right at 10 o'clock. So, Beth is so happy for you. Awesome, pilot. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Bubba, how much I sold my excursion for is frankly none of your business. Oh, you know, none of ya. Isn't that what they say? It's none ya. Sorry, ma'am. Vodka, whiskey, Heineken, whatever. No. Say, I don't need to buy any alcohol, man. I have some beer on board. That's all I need. I really don't need to be drinking any alcohol. So, fill them rice, store a plastic container with computer. 10, that's late. Yes, it is late. Hey, Gene, how you doing, man? Need to get that head installed before you hit Florida waters. Why is that, Ray? If you get their opening and they're getting one item, you should check out. Yep, that's the way I figure it, Patrick. I'll just get there right when they open. I'll go right to the laptops. I'll grab the one. I already spoke to the guy over there earlier today. They have a few of them in stock, so I'm just going to go over there. I have to just write down their control number or whatever it is, take that up to the register. They get the computer for me. I pay for it and I'm out of there. So, yeah, shouldn't take long at all. In fact, I may even have the Uber just wait for me. So. 3-year drops and spills protection for 99 is a good idea. Square trade, 3-year drops and spills protection for $100 a good idea. Yeah, Thomas, but that's outside my budget. 26 feet with sleeping quarters. And what does that have to do with anything, Ray? There's no requirement for me to have a head, even if I'm over 26 feet. There's no requirement for me to have any kind of plumbed-in head. TV, nope, not spending any money on a TV. Yes, John, it actually is a smaller computer than the one I have right now. So it's going to fit right into my computer bag. So... yep, it'll be nicely protected right inside my computer bag. So, yeah, Ray, I'm very familiar with the law. I've had the Coast Guard people look on my boat and been on my boat. My boat has a Coast Guard approved septic system in it. I put liners in a bucket and I use that and I throw them out when I go ashore. Perfectly legal. So... no, Tobo, thank you for that. The extra funds that people have been donating for the match, that's actually going to be the funds I'm going to use for Uber. So, and then some. And I have a little left over. So, Bill, isn't this a sailing channel? Yep, it's a sailing channel. It's a my life channel more than it's a sailing channel. But yes, it's a sailing channel. Did you hit go over the 1,000 mark? Gene, we did. We just hit it like 5 minutes ago. Steve Garrity and Wood Beast and Earl all put me over. So we made it. Yep, we made it. And so I'm going and getting the laptop computer in the morning. So, yep. All together, man. It's all together. It's all done and organized. So the funds will be available to me first thing in the morning. And so, new laptop time. So, and I'm going to shut up for a while. I'm not going to talk to anybody about borrowing any money, but I will need to start working on putting money together for a vehicle next. So yeah, Towboat, that is very thoughtful of him. I agree, John Dolan, it really is. But I think I have enough for that to be covered, but I appreciate it. So, oh, Evil, I'm going to try to give it at least a week before I start into that. How's that? Does that sound like a good refresh time? You know, go for about a week without anything. So, yes, Miss Shar, there is a great community. And you know, guys, okay, I'm going to just touch base on this a little bit. You know, my goal from the very beginning with setting up my YouTube channel was trying to set up a good community. And a good community, not just I'm trying to set up a community to support me, but I'm trying to organize a community of people that try to help each other and people that, you know, are interested in doing other stuff. And so maybe we might find down the road some other challenges or some other goals and things to work towards and fundraise for and that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm, you know, interested in trying to do. So you know, there's a lot of people that think, oh, well, you know, he doesn't have very many subscribers. He only does live streams. He's not a successful channel. Yeah, Alexander, look in the description down below. There's not a hot link, but there's a thing in the description down below you can highlight, or maybe one of my moderators will put it up. Could one of my moderators post my my PayPal up on there for me? That would be great, so Alexander can see that. But it's paypal.me/Carl Brook, Carl with a C, Brook with an E. So so I think my YouTube channel is extremely successful because look at this great group of people we have organized here. So 99 is out of your budget. Shaking my head. Yeah, Thomas, I'm on a real tight budget, brother. I'm on a real tight budget. Keys will be much more enjoyable with $1,000 in your pocket than a laptop in your salon while you're steering all day. Roughly in live stream by creating our community. That's true. Yep, Adam. But what you don't understand, Adam, is yes, it would be great to have $1,000 sitting in my bank account, but that's short-sighted. This way, if I get the laptop here, I can start right now getting my database organized and getting all the real estate stuff organized that I need to, so that by the time I get to Florida, I'm up and running already. Not that I get there and then I have to start building all that stuff. I have a 2,000 name database I have to start compiling, and it's not an easy job to compile. You know, I have to look it up on the state's tax maps. I've got a lot of different programs I have to jump back and forth to piece together people's names, who owns the property, what properties I have to identify, who owns them, how much they sold for, what they're worth now. So I can set up my database. That's going to take me easily a couple weeks to get all that organized. So it's just going to take time. So I'm not going to argue with you about that. I believe I am the only sailing creator doing daily daily live streams. Yes. Take another 5 so Carl can hit Starbucks on the way to Costco. Yeah, I don't drink Starbucks, guys, but appreciate that. Hello from Norway. Hey, man, how you doing? You too. Tight budget in the last 2 weeks. Yes, Mike. It's not cheap doing what I'm doing right now. I've had a lot of expenses. Not someone just brought that up. Hitting over 100 viewers every live stream every day is a good foundation for the channel's growth. I think so. I mean, we've got a good group of people on here, you know. Adam's not being unkind. Adam is exercising uncommon sense. Well, and that's fine, but Adam doesn't know me or understand what my needs are. Adam is just thinking about it from his perspective, and when I when I say that that's just not going to work for me, there's no point in going on and on and on about it. You know, at some point you have to realize that I think I know what I'm doing. So, yep, Winsong, I did not just make $2 grand on a live stream. I've been bringing income in over the last 2 weeks towards this. I made $280 plus $1 grand. That's what I made just during today's live stream. So, and that's going to be going towards a laptop computer. Because I have a job waiting for me down in Florida that pays a whole lot better than what I would make here. It's not common sense, it's his opinion. There you go, Coyote, I agree with that. Troll Sniper, okay. And people wonder why I get upset with people and delete comments. Okay, apparently someone's not paying attention. So I'm not even going to respond to it. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. I'm taking some ibuprofen, guys. I have a headache. People on here have given me a headache. People don't listen. They're upset with whatever. It's all good. I ain't worrying about it. So, Carl, tomorrow starts all your future toys needs. 3 days ago, it was a raft. That was more than 3 days ago. That was okay. AJ's gone. Never mind, Pilot. I was reading that, but okay. Careful, kids. Cheeto dust on your computers in your mom's basement. I have no idea if PayPal does a 1099. They just might, but so far I haven't earned enough money to bother filing. So I've not started any fundraising on a car yet. So. I don't know either. Have you ever driven Route 66? I have driven part of Route 66, not all of Route 66. So, oh, they're starting to whack them out of here. There you go, Martin. Yep. Well, I'll let my mods handle it. They do a much better job than I do anyway. So, oh, Country Cruiser, because we just have no patience for assaults. You know, if you have an opinion, that's fine. You know, express your opinion once, express it twice. But when you're doing it 6, 8, 10 times. It just becomes argumentative and it's no longer constructive anymore. That's why. It becomes a troll. So, yeah. Gene, man, thank you, Gene. Gene, buddy, thank you. Gene just hit PayPal, guys. Gene, that's the first money going towards the car. So I stand corrected. I am now fundraising for the car, apparently. All right, Gene. We have the first donation going towards my car once I get to Florida. Thank you, Gene. Appreciate that, buddy. You're an awesome man, Gene. Thank you. Mississippi or Missouri rivers. You can't really sail down a river very well. I guess you could. The Mississippi is wide enough, certainly in certain areas. So is the Missouri. Yes, there are people that do that. It's called the Great Circle Route. Living in their parents' basement, we are just asking valid questions. Some people are, David. Some people are harassing. Buy the insurance on the PC. My dog happened to knock a beer on my new PC and it wasn't covered. All right. All right. That's what I'll do, Gene. All right. If that's what you want me to do, I will get the insurance on the computer. So that will happen. I vote for a motorcycle with a sidecar for Lily. You know, Gavin, I've actually given some serious consideration to buying a motorcycle. I've driven a motorcycle off and on a lot in my life. And certainly down in the Florida Keys, a motorcycle would be a fun vehicle certainly to have, only it does rain down there quite a bit. So it probably wouldn't be too prudent for me to be able to tell customers, oh, I'm sorry, I can't come over and look at your house because it's raining today because I don't have a vehicle to get into. Maybe as a second vehicle, that would be a good idea, but I'm not going to be able to do that initially. So, okay. Okay. How long is timeout? About 300 minutes. No, 300, I think it's 300 seconds or something. Like 3 minutes or something. Okay, call on mods, don't block me. But did you reckon the trolls' heads are spinning? Oh, absolutely, Marie, absolutely. Yep, and you know what? I really don't care. That's their problem, not mine, so. Yes, Evil, the Great Loop. There's a, you could sail from where I am now, you can sail up the East Coast, up the Hudson River, you know, back across the Erie Canal, through all the Great Lakes, over to the Missouri River, down the Mississippi, into the Gulf, around Florida, and back up. You can make what's known as the Great Loop. It's 6,000 miles. It's 6,000 miles to make the Great Loop, but there are people that do that, so. Oh. Would that interest you riding down the Mississippi? You know, when I was a kid, Bebopula, my mother often talked about getting a raft, you know, renting a houseboat actually is what she talked about. Renting a houseboat and taking a houseboat down the Mississippi. Kind of that whole Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn kind of thought, you know, how cool that would be just to have a houseboat and go down the Mississippi just lazy, you know, heading down the Mississippi. So, I don't know. By the way, somebody asked me why I keep scratching my head. I got a mosquito bite on the back of my head. That's why I'm scratching back there. What a ridiculous question. Why am I scratching my head? Oh, this channel, what type of work do you do? I'm a real estate broker. Not that I'm doing anything that has anything to do with real estate at the moment, but that's what I do. Trolls, now it's your turn to donate. Yeah, right, John? That'll be the day. Oh, John, Adam, that's not why you got timed out, my friend. That's not why you got timed out, and you know it. When was the last real estate sale you closed? It was back up in Alaska. You ever miss a Ford? Oh man, I do miss my Ford excursion. Yes, I do. I tried, John. Couldn't figure PayPal. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Alexander. It's paypal.me/Carl Brook, but it's okay. General insurance is a great purchase. Okay. I have not done the great. I have no interest in doing the Great Circle route. Whole channel with so many mods. Okay. Tell you what, could one of the mods put my PayPal link up there for Alexander? Could one of you guys do that? I would appreciate it. So, 6.0 and 350. Yeah, 6.0 was a nightmare. The keys where you're heading to. Bob, I don't know. I have no idea what my ex-wife does now. The towboat seemed power hungry. Okay, Carl, you're also living your mom's dream, adventuring on the waterways. You know, Miss Shark, to a great degree, I really am. You know, my father worked for Pan Am. He was an engineer with Pan American World Airways. So we, as a family, we flew everywhere. I've spent more time on airplanes in my younger days than most people would ever spend in a lifetime. We just flew everywhere all the time, and I mean, it was just not a big deal to go to Kennedy Airport and jump on a flight to London or Rome or, you know, wherever. I mean, there wasn't very many places I hadn't been to. So my mom always thought, thank you, Woodbeast, I appreciate it. There you go, Alexander. There's my link. You can click on that link there, paypal.me/Carl Brook, and that'll take you to my PayPal thing. So she always thought that would be fun to go slowly in a raft, you know, floating down the Mississippi and see things, you know, which you never get to see anything in an airplane doing 600 miles an hour. So, yeah, it is sort of a dream that she had. So it's pretty cool. So, John would love to do the Great Loop, yeah. Yeah, my PC was only 1 month old and something stupid. Yeah, I can understand that, Gene, and I'll do that. You donated $100 to that, I will use that money for that. So, I think you know what I have no idea what my ex-wife is doing, Evil. I have no idea. I haven't spoken to Penny in 2 years. I have no idea what she's doing, nor do I care what she's doing. Yep, I don't know if she's even, I don't even know that she's still even down in Marathon. She may have moved out of there by now, so. Yes, Bill Carson, my father did fairly well, yes. I wouldn't say we were rich, but my father did fairly well. Okay. Yes, traveling is sort of in my blood, I guess. She nags other people. I don't care what she does. Did I live in a nice neighborhood growing up? I lived in a very nice neighborhood growing up. Where am I at? I am in Charleston, South Carolina. Okay. Hopefully she's no longer a marathon so you don't run into her. That would be nice. I would like to not run into her. Carl, have you heard from Dale? Yeah, it would be. Dale was just on here a little bit ago. I think he's on the live stream. Dale said he was hit by lightning today. So that storm that came through here, Dale said he got hit by lightning. His mast got hit. So he's lucky his boat's not sinking, because that often happens when you get hit by lightning. Poor Dale is having a hell of a time, man. Not only is his transmission out, but now while sitting there waiting for a transmission, he gets hit by lightning. So the poor guy is having a hard time, man. Yep, I understand that. 1,200 miles is sometimes not far enough. Favorite movie? Oh gosh, I have no idea right now. So, am I going outside? I don't know. I've been looking at some routes outside. I don't know right now. There, you know, this area going through Georgia, there's some places where there's some pretty skinny water, and there are some places that might be nice to jump to the outside, but one of my quarter stays is beginning to fray, so I'm probably not going to jump outside because I would be tempted to put sails up, and right now it's not a good idea for me to do that. Bill Carson, Dale is the guy that I met down there in Georgetown, that I had the burger and the beer with down in Georgetown a couple days ago. Will I name it Lily? No, Lily 3. Oh, come on. Stupid phone. Really? My phone's trying to do an update right in the middle of the live stream. Stop. Are you shitting me? Oh. What the hell? Come on, phone, stop. Take 3.